Suzuki SV650 SK3 model for sale on eBay. In paperwork it comes with its V5 registration document. It's got its service book. It's got its owner's manual. It's got its current MOT test certificate, which runs out in August the 1st, 2014. It's got some other older MOT test certificates and bits and pieces like that as well. It's HPI check certificate. There was details of that in the listing there. Looking around the bike, a few little things to point out. Now then, the first thing is there are some marks on the exhaust here. There's some light scratchings here and here. What else have we got? The paint is flaking off the engine on both sides. There's a little bit. This is the worst of it here. The other side isn't quite as bad as that, so you need to do something with that if you don't like the look of it. There's some scratching here. You can see on the I say the bar end, maybe not the bar end, but certainly the grip. There's some marks on the end of the lever there and here. In the MOT advisory notice last year, it pointed out that the fork seal on the right was misting up, so I guess that is going to need attention sooner rather than later, I suspect, and you need to make sure you don't get oil on this disc. In fact, it might already have had some oil on that disc from that, I don't know, but anyway, there's that. It didn't look like it was leaking when I went for a ride on it, but what you find when they start to go, they sort of go in the sort of the summer months usually as the pressure builds up in the fork leg. That's just a picture of the fork leg there. The leg itself looks in reasonable order, but they both do. There's some marks on the back of the mirror there. There's some marks there on that plastic panel there. Just above the U there is, or is it the Z, there's a slight dent. I did take lots of pictures to try and show it, because it isn't very big, it barely shows. And showing in a photograph isn't that easy, but anyway, there is a small dent there, or mark of some sort. Anyway, there's that. Strangely, both rear peg hangers are missing one screw. That's missing a screw there, and one on the other side as well, so you need a couple of screws for that. I don't know whether the screws have been used for something else or something, I don't know. A lot of people take those peg hangers off and don't have them on the back, but maybe when they changed the exhaust they needed the one on the other side or something. Anyway, there's that. And that's it. If you've got any other questions, just ask.